What is up, guys, and welcome back to the 73rd installment of the Hardcore Iron Man Progress. This account is currently undergoing what I would like to call a bit of a hiatus, cryostasis phase, which I will be just literally mining amethyst for probably like the next 10-11 days while I play my main and try and get Inferno ready. So just a little intro to the progress. Basically, I've got 55 pieces right now, and I'd like to get at least 10,000 adamant darts? Amethyst, god, my brain, Jesus. Yeah, amethyst darts, basically. So, with that in mind, let's see how much we can accumulate during this cryostasis phase, and I'll see you guys in about a week and a half. After about 3 days in the amethyst mines, we've got the raw materials now to go ahead and make about 10,000 darts. So we will now start the laborious process of turning all these into dart tips and adding some feathers. Ah yes, look at us boys, we're just about to pass 500 mil XP, moving up in the world, half a bill on the hardcore, big moves dude, hell yeah. Right, there we go, just less than 10,000 there for chambers, big beautiful upgrade that should see a substantial DPS increase over rune darts. Other than that, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't just get 99 mining at amethyst, since the rest of the time I'm going to need the amethyst arrows for the T-bow, eventually, far in the future, whenever we get blessed with that mega rare. With the ammo out of the way, I believe the remainder of my week or so in hibernation will be spent over here in Darkmere, just AFKing some of these Firewatch sentinels, and I hope I get at least one blood shard out of it, because my amulet's down to its last 1,000 charges. It would be nice to get some more. My friends, today's the day we reawaken the hardcore from its slumber. I think I spent about 6-7 days just AFKing Vires. I got pretty goddamn lucky. Some insane RNG, we got not one, but 2 blood shards in 1,265 Firewatch. Now, if you just saw the drop rate, it's like 1 in 1.5k each. So to get 2 in less than the drop rate for 1, that is nothing short of phenomenal. Very happy with that. I can slap these directly onto the Blood Fury, I believe. And then we have 20,900 charges. That's gonna last a lifetime, my dude. Very happy with that. As well as that, I also AFK'd some Moss Giant and Hill Giant keys for the easy combat achievements. We also got this spare Onyx lying around from that time we got one from Tecton, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make another Fury Amulet, just in case I do need to use it somewhere like God Wars. I don't think personally it's worth for me to take a Blood Fury to Krill, for example, because I always need to eat at around 88 hit points, so yeah, just having a regular old Fury wouldn't be too bad. Plus we get rid of a bank space from that cut Onyx. So, 2 birds with 1 stone. It's time to dive right back into the action and do some more Court Beast KC. At the end of the last episode we obtained ourselves the Holy Elixir and got to 170 KC. I think a good goal to set for this episode would be to get to 200 KC, since we're gonna focus on some other things. I want to take a bit of a break from Corp, since it's part of the reason I got sort of burned out from the last episode. Ooh, Spirit Shield number 3 on the second kill of the episode. And that's the 3rd of them we'll ever need, so technically we only need 3 sigils. Should be easy to do, right? Very easy. How about for the KO? Surely something there. Finding the weak spot. I didn't expect for there to be an achievement that popped up. But I wonder what that's for. Let's take a look in a second here. Let's see what that was. Finding the weak spot. Finish off the Court Beast with a Crystal Halley special attack. Yeah, simple enough. Just 1 remaining, and that's to not take any damage from the Dark Core while keeping it alive, so pretty tedious one to complete, but we'll go for that sometime. Looky here, my friends, we've gotten ourselves quite a beautiful weapon. We haven't killed too many Dark Beasts, but here's the Dark Bow, after a long time. A little ways off the post 99, but this weapon's really cool to see. It's got a big bad reputation in the PK scene, but also sort of useful in certain situations, maybe going for some Zora speedruns, so potentially might even end up using this thing, but nevertheless, the Dark Bow is very cool to get. Duradel, my man, 60 Black Dragons. It's been so long since we've done any KBD. I'm really looking forward to doing it on task again. But seeing as it's sort of nighttime peak, Americans are getting online right now, I'm gonna make use of that new task storage system. 50 points, and then I can go ahead and unstore it tomorrow morning. Let's see what we get in the meantime. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Bro, look at that beautiful thing on the ground, the first ever Archer's Ring on task. Following the first one, of course. This has been like the most elusive one. 530 KC of this thing, and we've only gotten it twice. got quite lucky to get it as early as I did, but yeah, there we go. The most expensive one coming in just one Daganov before the task ends. It's really beautiful to see. And out of the frying pan, right back into the fire, we're getting some more KBD done right about now. Should be getting a combat task, hopefully. Ah, there it is, that's the one we didn't get last time. And with that, I believe we have completed each and every one of the KBD tasks on the combat diaries. That's really cool. And with that, my dudes, that is the 100th KBD dispatched. That's a very nice milestone, dude. Triple digits, 1/15th of the way towards the D-pick drop rate. Making some steady progress on this boss. And there is the 3rd or 4th KBD task complete. Not sure which task count we're at right now, because we obviously did some off-task, but no uniques. Finishing on 176, perfect amount of supplies right there. And I might just take like one more brew next time so I can get an even extended trip, but the Blood Fury here, perfect item for this grind. It's so freaking nice. Okay, I think we have completed every single corp achievement. We just did the one where you don't take damage from the Dark Core as well. So pretty beautiful achievement to get on the 190th KC over a corp. Also, that is the final combat achievement. And so you can see here when I scroll down to the bosses, corp is now complete with 5 out of 5 tasks done. 190 KC, very very nice. 10 kills away from 200, making some steady progress over at the corp. Okay gentlemen, this will be the final kill of the corp beast to get me to 200, ending on some nice runite ore. We are about a third of the way to getting a sigil. Of course, the less time this grind takes, the better, obviously, because of the time invested. It's a high DC risk over time, so hopefully I can snag a sigil in the next like 200, but for now, this is our end point for the episode. 200 KC achieved. Boom! 223 Aviancies. That's exactly the kind of assignment I'd like to see at this point in time. Wow, it's been so long since we've last had some Armadillo opportunities. This should get us beyond 200 KC. Just a slight glimmer of a chance of some useful unique. Mostly just the chain skirt, but yeah, I guess he'll be kind of cool as well. I had a fair bit of downtime from work the other week, so I ended up grinding out like 40 Zora KC. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record these, but I did get a combat achievement for completing it in a fairly quick amount of time. A 111 kill, getting me the Zora Speed Trialist combat achievement, as well as getting my Tanzanite Fang on 1149 KC, so always beautiful to see those uniques, 20k scales. This will be most probably the final prayer level achieved from grinding dailies alone. I'm pretty tired of going down to the Myths Guild and killing green dragons, so I think the remaining 4 levels of prayer I will mostly just bank through Slayer and PVM, like the noted Daganov Bones or grinding some Vorkath, maybe even go back to Hydra, but for now there's a level 95, very nice milestone, 4 levels to go until maximum prayer points. Coming in with a Kriara milestone, that was kill number 200, that big old pigeon screeching in my ear as it goes down right there, but yeah, that's not too bad right there, 200 KC, still a fair bit of the grind could be left to go with the chain skirt, you know, it could take another 500-600 KC, and for now I don't really mind, because I've learned one tick flicking a little bit better from the Inferno, so I'm now able to get the KC without much trouble, but yeah, nice little milestone, 200 KC achieved. And there it is, the final Aviancy has died. Unfortunately, this time around, we waited a really long time to get these assigned again, and weren't fortunate enough to see any Armadillo pieces, even any God Sword Shard, but you know, that's just the luck of the draw sometimes. Nevertheless, I'm excited because I get to try out the Slayer Cape perk for the 1 in 10 chance to nab this assignment back to back. Alright, let's use up our rare Slayer Cape perk. Literally have not de-geared. I'm ready to go again if we get an Armadillo task. Unfortunate, bro. 54 Iron Dragons, at least that's like very quick with the Dragon Hunter Lance. I'll take it. It's time to turn our attention maybe towards something a little more tedious, but I don't know, I for one sort of enjoyed running the numbers on the remainder of the construction I'll need to do to get to 99, so basically as it stands, I'll only need 20.5 mil to convert everything in the sawmill. I'll need 13.5k mahogany logs. I've taken into account what I'm going to do at Mahogany Homes for the next level or so, as well as the teak garden benches from these planks. Now, I've made that back already through PVM, but what I'd like to do is to go ahead and alch all the Onyx bolts we've gotten from Corp, which I think should rebuild my current cash pile and a little more. So what I'm going to do is head on over to the Hallowed Sepulchre. I also need to finish off the Dark Acorn, so I'll need about 2.2k Hallowed marks. And there's sections in there that allow a fair bit of downtime to Alk, so I figured it might be the perfect thing to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these bad boys converted to a whole truckload of GP. Got a potentially pretty special moment coming in here. As you can see, 2:17 remaining on the clock. We have probably the first ever sub 8-minute completion on our hands here at the Sepulchre on the 180th completion and 99th chest as well. So look at that, 329 PB for the floor 5 and a 743 overall personal best. You truly do love to see it, dude. And 43 mil, bro. We are officially balling. That is beautiful to see. With this final lap of the Sepulchre, the alchemization is now fully completed. 45 mil cash pile has been acquired. So temporarily we are stinking rich. Have not seen this much money since we completed the Hydra grind, but nevertheless, let us see how much agility XP we've gotten. 250k just over the course of today. I don't know why, but I find this content highly addictive. That is beautiful to see, and as well as that, the loot is also very, very nice. 3.6 mil, lots of alcohols, and good to see the lore runes getting replenished there a little bit as well from the corp grind. Takes like 50 to 100 per 1 kill, so always nice to see. But yeah, that cash pile will most probably be invested into construction over the course of the next couple of episodes, so you can expect that beautiful shiny 99 cape within the short term, which is very nice. It's really good in a way that we no longer have the blowpipe nerf prospect hanging over my head. Now it means it can open up all kinds of opportunities later in the game when it comes to skilling and other activities we've not encountered in a little while just because we've been tunnel visioned on the PVM. Let me paint for you an immaculate picture of what I mean. So imagine a blowpipe, right? A blowpipe is firing a dart. The dart is the equipment rebalance into a can of worms. The can of worms contains all kinds of content such as Temporos, the Zealot robes from the new Shades update, and Soul Wars, stuff like that. So that brings us on to Soul Wars itself. That's the worm that's coming out of the can first. Now we're going to go ahead and grind out the Ectoplasmator from this place. But let's rewind the clock a little bit and explain why this is a part of my plan right now. When the combat task system got implemented into old school, I was initially sort of dismayed because even at the medium tier it does involve going to the wildy in order to kill some of the demi-bosses, so I kind of just had to make do with the fact we were never going to complete the entire diary simply because it's like, yeah, go ahead and grind 100 Callisto kills. That's just, you know, without a team it's going to be really hard, next to impossible even, to not run into PKs. However, I then saw Wooks doing it on day of release, and he did it in a way that I think can still make this really fun for me, and that's by looking at it boss to boss. And that brings us on to why we're here. So with that in mind, the first boss I would like to tackle will be the Calvite Queen tasks. We've already completed 2, however this boss is pretty unique in so far as it does require a specific item to complete every single task. The Prayer Smasher achievement requires that we use the Verax Flail as the weapon for the entire kill. However, we do not have the Verax Flail. Since it's a 1 in 350 drop rate from barrows, it can take us an extremely long time to grind out a specific item. Therefore, I think it would be prudent for us to unlock the Ectoplasmator because it gives 20 prayer XP for each barrow's brother killed, so I suppose it can really stack over the long term. So with that in mind, let's go play some freaking Soul Wars. I'm terrible at PKing, so I hope this won't take too long. First game of Soul Wars completed. We got ourselves 29 Zeal overall. That's 1/10 of the way to the Ecto. And we will need to probably play about 9 more games that are like 11-15 minutes a pop. That's like maybe about 2 and a bit hours grind. It's not too bad, we can probably knock this out today. Well, that didn't take nearly as long as I expected. That took maybe about the better part of just about 2 hours. And as you can see in the chat, we've just obtained over 250 Zeal. So therefore we can go ahead and unlock our Ectoplasmador for 250 points. That's going to come in handy at barrows. As I said, I think it's like 20 XP per brother killed. And yeah, the Verax Flail drop rate is fairly bad, so I might end up getting a lot of passive prayer XP. So this is a nice one to get unlocked for the collection log as well. And whilst we're over here, I thought we might as well take a look at what kind of tasks we can go ahead and complete for the Barrows brothers. Since there's about 7 we can do, and they should be fairly easy and straightforward, whilst we're also grinding out the Verax Flail. There's already one of the tasks completed. Let's take a look which one it was. That was kill any Barrow's brothers using only magical damage. Pretty straightforward. I'm not sure if it's going to count this as an achievement, but we didn't take any damage. And it did. Beautiful, dude. It's a bit RNG to not get hit by Verak, but seemingly we did get lucky that time. Kill Carol using only damage dealt by special attacks, so we're going to try and declaw him out. And if that doesn't work, I guess we can just try 4 DDSs as well. Wish us luck. Let's get some beastly specs. Oh, mate, he didn't stand a chance. We just hit an 81. Yep, that's what you get when you bring absolute max melee to the Barrows. That was beautiful, mate. Okay, my friends, this is going to be the faithless run. So hopefully I get Darrock in the tunnel so I can actually safe spot him behind the ladder. But otherwise we may have to actually just safe spot him from a regular fight. Oh no, it's begun. I'm scared. Well, we've got massive defense gear on right now, and we can probably quickly eat before his next attack. So just got to be ready for the double eat, basically. And beyond that should be smooth sailing. Please kill him. Yee, nothing you can do. Okay, we should get an achievement here for the Faithless run. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. Faithless Crypt run. Doing the whole thing with 0 prayer. Alright, here we go. I'm predicting a double chest. There's going to be an Aram's Hood and a Guffin Chain Skull. Let's go! Hey, we actually got an item, bro. I called something completely different, but there's a Darrock spec, buddy. Let's see if that's actually filled out a collection log slot. Yeah, that's like the 3rd plate, buddy, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We're getting an additional item, so we'll take it. Okay, we're currently on the last melee brother before we get the achievement for not being hit by any of them. So basically what I've been doing is trying to get the 1-tick barrage on them as soon as they spawn in. So I shall try to show that now. I shall wait for my beauty heart. I'm going to wait for the heart, you know? I'm going to wait for the heart. It's a safe option. Nothing you can do, bro. This is a bit of a bad spot though. So if he runs towards me, I have to react very quickly. Should be able to kill it now. Yes, nice, dude. That's beautiful. We should get the achievement when I loot the chest. Okay, when I loot this chest, that should be the Barrows combat achievements complete. Beautiful. Can't touch me is done. And I think we started grinding at around 606. So in 7 chests in total, we've completed all the combat tasks. We should be able to see by boss, and Barrows is now completed. Let's start the hard journey towards the flail. Just count 633. We get a Guthern Helm. Have we gotten that on a log before? I believe we were 11 out of 24, so we'll very rapidly check that right now. Hey, that's a new item. We take it. Oh, that is not the correct weapon. Although, I think that might be a new collection lot slot coming in. Just give me a sec to teleport out. I shall check. Oh, that's just sad to see. A duplicate. Oh, the back-to-back. The Aram robe top. Wait, have we gotten that already? I think we got the robe skirt. This might be new. Hey, some good luck coming in. That is 3 out of 4 on the log for the Aram set. Always nice to see a valuable item as well. Above 1 mil price. Very beautiful. I think I'll stop at 650. Well, there we have it. We're about to complete the final chest count, ending on 5 items in about 45 KC. So pretty solid RNG, just not for the item we need right now. But nevertheless, I'm more than happy to go ahead and grind Barrows with the strange old lockpick and nearly max mage basically. So it's something that I'm going to quite enjoy doing at the pace that I've been able to do these last 45 kills. And the Ecto thingy got me like 5k per XP, so always these little passive benefits add up in the long run. Well, my friends, it's been a good episode. Got ourselves the Amethyst darts unlocked, got ourselves a couple more shards for the Blood Fury, the Ectoplasmata for the passive prayer gains as we continue to work towards the Verak's Flail. It was really fun to go and look at some of the tasks in the combat diaries, completing ourselves every single assignment for the Barrows, the Corporal Beast, as well as the KBD on the road ahead, which is very nice. And it was just kind of beautiful to take a step back from raids and cope for the meantime, while we focused on some skilling grinds as well, got on that 45 mil towards construction, and getting some nice agility progress towards 97 at the Sepulchre. But in the next episode, you can expect the usual variety of stuff getting back into full swing of things over at Corp and at raids. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I shall see you all in the next one. Peace.